My parents know what I do. My parents support me entirely. They are absolutely fantastic and they have my back. And my mother has really, really defended me to some really nasty people.
My dad's a Southern Baptist preacher. They're pissed. They're mad. Yeah. So I'm always like, hi mom, hi dad, in a lot of my interviews, if you ever watch my porn interviews.
My family does know what I do, but they're very supportive about it. We don't really talk about it that much.
I was visiting back home and I had just had a scene come out, and so I looked it up because I wanted to see how it turned out and forgot to delete my internet history. So that's how they found out.
My family does know I do porn, and they are really chill about my job. It was weird in the beginning, and sometimes it's kind of still weird. I remember I was having a conversation with my grandmother, and I was telling her, you know, I'm in the industry and I hadn't done anal at the time, and I was like, yo, like, grandma, like, all these girls tell me how they have anal orgasms and all this stuff, and I was like, I don't know if I can ever be there, because at the time I wasn't enjoying it and I really wanted to, but it wasn't there. And my grandmother's like, you know what? I used to love having anal sex. And I was like, what?
My whole family knows what I do. They found out. That's one thing, any advice to anybody that's trying to get into porn, anybody will find it.
My parents don't know what I do. My older sister just found out. My niece, who's 25, was watching porn and thought that she saw her uncle in a porn shoot. Called my sister, who was staying with me at the time, visiting, and my sister is on the phone. She starts dying laughing. She's like, oh, you've got a twin on the internet. And me and my wife kind of look at each other and kind of freeze a little bit, because we know that I don't have a twin on the internet. So I had to tell my sister at that point. She thinks it's funny.
My family knows I'm in porn, and it's kind of like a mixed thing. My mom totally supports me, but my dad like completely cut me out of the family.
All of my family knows that I am in the porn industry. All of my friends know, and I have a very supportive family friend unit.
Yeah, they accept it. Like, not supporting me, like, oh, you can do what you want, you're old enough, and yeah, that's it.
My parents are still from this generation that think that if you live because of your body, it's because you can't live because of your brain, and they thought it was a waste of money and time and intelligence. But for me, this is about freedom. Like, I'm in porn because I really like it. I love sex, I have a high libido, I love to travel the world, and this job allows me to do all the things that I want to do. So it's not about what I should do with my life, it's about what I want to do with my life, and I want to be in this business.
My mom saw porn videos of me and she laughs. She says we have a really fucked up generation.
My mom, she found out, I don't know how, I think I even told her. You know, like I said, look, I have a new job, I do porn, you know, straightforward. And she just said, like, can't you do a different job? She looked at me and I was like, look, Mom, I have fun and it pays my bills. And she's like, okay, you know. She walks away. 6 months or maybe 8 months in porn, my mom comes to me and she's like, you know, like my sisters, your aunts, you know, they know what you do, and they asked me if I have a VHS, because back in the day it was still VHS, you know. Yes, I'm already that long in porn. If I have a VHS for them to look at with their uncles, because they want to see what I so do in porn, you know. I was like, Mom, seriously, you ask me this question, I can't give them a VHS, you know. He's like, no, seriously, it's okay, you can give it to them, you know. They just want to see.
My mother knows, yes.
Is she okay with it?
She said to me to each their own, so I don't really think she cares. My sister is a stripper.
My father is more like, he's okay with it, but he doesn't like to talk about it. The first time I won an award, I was really excited and I wanted to tell him. And he was like, oh, congratulations, I think. I don't know what to make of that, but I'm happy for you. And then my mom's just like, I'm so proud of you. Wow, you won Best Anal. I love you.
It's not their dream career for me, but they love me anyway.
My father does know what I do. I remember talking to him the first time, like, after he realized what I was doing. I kind of went into it slowly. I told him that I was
doing feature dancing and stripping and all of that, and then we kind of just put it together and whatever. And he just told me, he's like, I just want you to be happy.
Emma, that I do porn, good luck. She's old Irish Catholic. She doesn't even, her brain doesn't comprehend the word porn.
They see how much happier I am and how much I just kind of do belong here in a way, so I get nothing but support.
At first, my mother used to be like, to my sister, oh my gosh, I'm worried that she's doing more than modeling. And my sister says, what are you worried about? She's the one with the whip.
They love me and they think I'm like smart, so they wish I was using my brain to like make money and not my body. And so like, that's fair, but we can agree to disagree on certain things.
My grandma is friends with my porno Facebook page.
My family, they all know that I'm in porn, all of them. And they are actually pretty big supporters of me.